Hi, I'm Jale and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Root. Wow. Apparently I can't even talk. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the 1st to 15th of June 2020. We are splitting the months up now for first part of the month and second part, just so we can get as much information as possible. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check other parts of your chart. It could be that, you know, this is not resonating, but other ones do. Okay, so apparently Mercury in retrograde may be affecting you, Scorpio, okay? Because we're about to go into Mercury in retrograde. So let's have a look. 1st to 15th of June 2020. I'm going to be using the Tarot NEFERATI deck. This is part of the deck that will be given to you, but it's a separate deck that's going to be given. As part of the competition we're running for 1,000 subscribers, you'll be gifted a 30-minute free reading and a Tarot NEFERATI deck. Okay, if you want to be in for a chance of winning that, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you're liking and commenting on at least one video that isn't alive. Okay, so for example, you can comment as much as you want, but again, it's winner is picked at random when we hit the 1,000 subscribers, and it will be announced under your comment. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. June 2020. 1st to the 15th of June 2020. Scorpio. Wow, what is this energy here? Now, I'm a Scorpio moon, just in case you hadn't already heard me say that a million times. Someone's watching me. Huh. I'm just hearing all eyes on you. Okay, why? Why? Wow, this is... Wow. There's something about a contract being fulfilled. Soul contracts fulfilled. Soul contracts fulfilled? This is like very cryptic. Oh my goodness. Okay. What? Okay. I mean, there's no hanging around here with this energy. Wowza. We've got the 9 of Swords in the reverse here. This is kind of saying I'm not scared. I'm you know, it's done. My perception of a fear, or my perception of what is meant to maybe scare the people. I've walked through that energy. I've how do I want to say this? It's like I have to admit, I do love Scorpios. I feel so at home in this energy. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are heavy hitters. It's like you are not messing around here. You're not messing around. It's like you've walked through the valley of the shadow of death. You know, we're gonna start quoting Bible scriptures. This is getting deep. You know, it's this kind of transmuted core power that was from wounds on wounds that have been brought up to the, I mean, we're getting very intense now, but again, this is the energy I'm in, and I'm a Scorpio moon, so unfortunately, if you don't like that, maybe not the reader for you. There's this kind of purge. It feels like a rumble. You know when you get like a rumble of thunder? It's like that. There's a storm that has, it's kind of, it passed almost. There's this kind of, that is the energy. But then we've got the 9 of Wands, which is that kind of wounded warrior energy. You're not scared, but you're standing your ground. There's someone is standing their ground here. Someone is trying to make forward movement here. They're grabbing the Ace of Wands, but the snake is encoiled and wrapped around 4 of the Wands. There's a pause here to this. 4 of the Wands are, in fact, let me rephrase this. Someone is trying to make a decision between 2 options, okay? They're purging out the release of fear and what they were worried about doing. That's starting to be released. One of those options is 1000% not possibly great, and the other one is definitely a little bit more of a better option. And then there's one option here, again with this Ace of Wands, where someone is actually finally making that decision to move on and make the decision. Movement. But there's definitely, this is, it feels so the next card would be the Ten of Wands, which is about that kind of releasing that burden. Someone's about to, this is closing this is an ending. Nine of Wands is an ending, essentially. So it could be that there was a competitive element between two factions, two choices, that is now reaching a climax. And what once possibly scared you or this other person that's involved in this situation is now you're coming out of that. A light is being shone into that, where something's being released here. Let's have a look. And it could be soul contract. Again, you could be, again, what they said at the beginning. Soul contracts being acknowledged and released and finalised, closed out. Scorpio. Wow. Chariot. I'm hearing fast movement. This is about to get wrapped up. If you were caught in this possible perception of never-ending cycles where things were never really getting balanced out and things were always kind of in this, you know, shifting energy, that you were just wanting to get on solid ground. I mean, you're not going to get on solid ground. You're going to have a lot of fast movement, but there's a direction to it. There's a conscious effort to move forward here. This is also Cancerian energy. Don't know why it's not focusing. Apologies. Yeah, here we go. The Chariot. Can you see the two birds? They're both facing the same direction. There was opposing energies here to cause confusion, but someone's not confused anymore. They're releasing a burden, they're moving forward. Five of Swords. I'm hearing discussions, but time wasting. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of talk. Distraction. Distraction. Someone was trying to compromise and another party wasn't. This has been a long ongoing cycle. Okay, that's kind of a lot of cards, but let's have a look. Okay, there's a possible third party situation going on here. We've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, okay? We've also got the Three of Wands. Future, looking into the future, deciding what you want. Possible commitment and a possible another party that's involved. That I feel like someone's trying to get out of a commitment and there's a decision that's being made here. Someone could have been involved in a bit of ego battle because there's definitely a party that wanted to kind of move away from a situation here, but they decided to stay because they knew there was another competitive element. Someone's ego is in this that's been held them in a position here. Now it could be you or it could be the other person. Now King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be someone that's a leader, that's driven, that's very kind of passionate. An alpha. You know, the King of Pentacles is that kind of solid kind of family man. It's like a husband, you know, commitment, a committed relationship, grounded, you know, good with their money, you know, manages a business, possibly has their own business. Someone was trying to make a decision towards something here and they didn't know what was the better option. There was so much confusion, and it's like one perceived energy was that again, the choices, it's like, was this good or is this bad? What is this? Now, something was placed on hold previously, the Seven of Pentacles, in order for the decisions to be made within the situation. Because at one point in time, they realise that they're going to have to move forward with this Knight of Cups to where they need to go, where they want to go, and possibly away from a situation that, a discouraging situation that wasn't fulfilling or wasn't providing anything or wasn't giving them what they sought. It was like an ego trap. It was a dead end. I'm just listening to what the guys are saying. It was like a dead end. But they didn't realise that because they were trying to fit themselves into a situation where they could manage it. And it's at the point now where it's no longer manageable. This isn't manageable anymore. And they realise it. It's, again, soul contract. It's releasing that kind of, it feels very karmic energy. Going towards what they want. Going towards what they want. Seven of Cups. The choices, there was a lot of illusion, a lot of fantasy. Is this real? Is this, you know, what do I want to do? Someone was trying to ignore all the noise. And now, again, if this has already happened, then, you know, but I'm talking about if this hasn't already happened yet, this is possibly what someone's gone through. Or it's to come. But someone was trying to decipher the options as to what was the right decision for them. But there were so many of them. And there was a lot of illusionary energy here. They were trying to, again, it's like this fantasy energy. The Chariot, the Chariot, the Chariot, more Chariot. Oh my goodness, look, the Judgment. Yeah, decision being made and movement forward. Judgment and the Chariot. Once the decision is made, they can move forward. This is what's currently being processed. They're currently, you or them, making the decision between the choices in terms of what you need to do, they need to do. Someone's making a decision. If it's not you, it's them. Yeah, look, Knave of Pentacles. Someone's trying to come forward with an offer here. They don't know how to justify this offer. This is part of the problem that they're facing at the moment. If I hand this offer, how can I justify what's come up till now? So if there's been a long road with this, they're worrying about how they can justify this offer. So for example, if they're moving away from one person to another, they're worrying about how can this... They know, because they haven't made the decision yet about specifically what they're going to do. They're already ahead worrying about or thinking about how they can justify what their actions are. They've definitely at some point very much worried about the situation. If there was any, I'll be honest with you, if there was a third party situation in this, I think they're worrying about that. There's some kind of third party situation going on here that someone's worrying about, okay? Yeah, but they want to reconcile. They want this connection again. If someone's tried to put this on the back burner because obviously it is a third party and they've tried to remove themselves from the situation because, again, third party, this person's now reevaluating this because maybe they'd already, when, let's say one person walked away from a third party situation and then this person thought, well, I'll just immerse myself into the current commitment I've got. They're soon becoming aware that, did they make the right decision? Because whatever's going on in this actual current energy that they're in, there's a lot of doubt here. There's a lot of doubt, and they're not happy. You or them, whoever this situation is for, they're not happy. You're not happy. They're trying to right the wrong. I think part of this is the other thing I'm getting is if someone did have a third party situation and they're staying in the situation, I feel like they're doing it because they're trying to justify the decision. Like, well, you know, I stayed as long as I could. I'm not going to stay forever, but I'm just going to stay because I feel bad about what I'm going to do next. Now, please, if this is you, please, whatever you do, if this is you now, I get it. You're probably thinking, oh, this is a nice thing to do because I'm thinking of the other person. But you're kind of not, though, because what you're doing is you're saying, well, I'm trying to help you out here, so I'm going to prolong this breakup so that, you know, you can't find your person. I get it. You're worried about how this person is going to react, but that's not your issue. Your issue is to be honest. And the honesty has to be taking precedent. Absolutely. Because this is the thing. Then if this is questioned later, you can sit there and go, yeah, I honoured my truth. If a relationship isn't working, I didn't slip into a third party situation. I honoured my truth and I advised that person this is not working. I closed that chapter in the best way I could, and then I moved towards my happiness. But someone feels like they're feeling guilty. This is guilty feelings here. And they're making decisions based on guilt, and they're trying to pretend that it's not based on guilt, but it is. That's the energy at the moment. Now, don't forget, we've still got from the 1st to the 15th. I feel like this is what I'm reading of it now, possibly, okay? 1st to the 15th. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So again, just to, I mean, the cards are kind of confirming what I've said. First, Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Someone deliberately does not want to see something in an existing connection or relationship or partnership here. They know they're going to move out of that into something else, but they're trying not to acknowledge it because they're scared they're going to get deceived. They're scared that they're going to be deceived again as well. They're saying, what is the truth to this? Someone can't decide. But now this is the thing. They're worrying about the future. How this will pan out. How offering this is going to then come back to the other person that is involved. There's a mirroring going on here. The behaviour is being shone back to them, and that's what's freaking them out. And what they haven't realised is it's actually a mirror that they're receiving. And rather than, again, and they're feeding into that, rather than them turning around going, right, I'm going to honour this now. I'm not going to mirror the situation. I'm going to sit and say to this person, okay, we need to call it a day. This is, you know, no longer we're in this happy place. I don't think this is going to work, or whatever the words are that need to be expressed to really kind of understand. But they're not. There's a lot of false energy here, and it's interesting. If again, this might not be your energy. It could be the person that's around you's energy, Scorpio. Okay, if it's not an actual Scorpio or you, then it could be someone around you. All right, this is happening to. Everything is being mirrored back to them, but they haven't worked it out yet. I feel like they're sat there saying, I'm not being shown truth, I'm being shown illusion. Yes, because you're also showing that. You're staying in a situation, from where I'm looking here, out of guilt, because you feel like if you tell the other person you want to leave for someone else, you don't even have to say that, but the actual reality next part would be that you'd be with someone else. That's the part that makes you feel terrible. And so you're keeping it in, but what you don't realise is there's a person, a situation that's mirroring that back to you that's also keeping a lot in. If you just express this truth, you could wrap this up and move on. But it's part of your lesson. Now, we've got the 8 of Cups. Someone is going to walk away at some point, all right? But there's a waiting period here because they haven't spotted what this is about yet. Someone hasn't realised what this is about. Let's have a look. Let's see what else they're going to tell us here. Bottom of the deck, Star. So they know at some point this is going to change. So this is the thing. It feels to me like they feel guilty because of the fact that they're going to move out of a situation and they are scared of what's coming next. Okay, they're going to move into a situation with someone else. I think they haven't worked out that possibly the person that they're around, they're trying to save their feelings. But what they don't realise is there's a bit of illusion around that as well, because I feel like the person could be done anyway. But they're kind of buying into this false narrative here where they're trying to be a martyr, and all it's doing is reflecting more distruth to them. It's attracting more illusion to them. And until they realise this. Now, the other thing here is they're also probably not seeing their person that they're in a relationship with clearly either. There's probably deception around that and with that person. But I feel like this, let's see if it comes out. Let's see. 1st to 15th of June, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a person that they're with. This is possibly an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm just getting strong Capricorn here, but this is, again, a partnership. Someone that balance, possibly businesswoman, possibly mother, possibly wife, that I'm hearing they're trying to understand. Could be you. Maybe you're an earth sign. Yeah, okay. This is, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here with the Knight of Pentacles. So the masculine in this isn't even appearing in this energy. The masculine's already checked out in this connection. The horse has come, but there's no one on it. And I'm hearing the horse is coming to take her away. So the natural energy or progression of this is ending, but you've got one or both parties that are pretending it isn't, and maintaining this illusionary energy until one person finally brings truth. Now, we've got the Knave of Swords here, and this looks like possibly someone observing the situation that's thinking, is this a joke? They're not speaking up. There again, can you see you've got the Queen, which is this evolved feminine here, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles and Knave of Swords. Someone's scared to speak up. You've got two energies, one that isn't even on a horse, so one that hasn't even, is not matching an energy. Neither of them. They're both in lower energies. Page and Knight is not as evolved or as grown as the King of Pentacles or the King of Swords. So you or this person, there is an energy here of someone who is scared to speak their truth as well. That's another added element, which is why this is not moving anywhere, and there's this illusionary energy and a stalemate. Now, bottom of the deck is the Moon. Okay, let's have a look. Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, there's a recalibration here of balance. So it could be that until there's a balance happening, there's absolutely no movement. But we've also got the Knight of Wands. So now we've got a Knave of Swords, a Knight of Wands, and a Knight of Pentacles. Don't forget, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles showed up before. Sorry, the Knave of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles showed up before, but not with the person they're with. They showed up towards the person they want to be with, that they're in their power with, but they are not in their power with the person that they're currently with, which is why they can't. It's like they are. They feel trapped. Yeah, look, the Sun. The Sun. This is going to get resolved. Don't forget, we're coming into summer around the end of June, so let's look out for that. But let's see what's happening around the 1st to 15th for Scorpio, please. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got every single knight here. apart from the Knave of Swords, which already came out. Did the Knave of Swords come out? Now we've got the Knave of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. There's a... It feels... I mean, this is... I'm not going to lie. It feels like they feel dominated by someone, that it's suppressing their energy to the point where they're not comfortable speaking their truth. Now, interestingly, this card flipped, but it stayed in the deck. So this person's going to free themselves. This is Nine of Pentacles. This is single, being single. But at the moment, I feel like they're trying every which way. Let's have a look. Scorpio, 1st to the 15th. Yeah, look. Okay, so this now, we've got now counterparts for the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands that came out earlier. This is the energy that, let's say, I mean, obviously this is Scorpio, so this would be you, Queen of Cups, or if you're King, you know, masculine, take it as it resonates. This feels like possibly your energy that they are matched with. There's a good match between you guys, but this calming situation where they're in is like a freaking, it's a warped, mind-blowing kind of maze. That's how it feels like, that someone is trying to find the exit door and they're struggling. That's how it feels like to me. Someone is trying to find the exit in their current situation, and there's an oppressive energy going on here now. They want to come to you, Two of Cups. This is what they want. You might want to go to them. Whoever this is, the one that's in the relationship, that is in the oppressed relationship, they want to come to you, right? But it's like they don't quite understand what this situation is they're in. And rather than just going, I'm out, I feel like they're trying to... Let's have a look. 1st to 15th of June. Scorpio, please. Something more going to be. 1st to 15th of June. Yeah, it's done. It's done. So this is going to come to a close. Three of Swords and the World endings. Okay, painful ending, heartbreak, separation and an end. A closure. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and underneath that the Empress. Right, let's have a look. 1st to 15th. Yeah, look, King of Swords, done. They're off. Bye. King of Swords, they're closing this out. Done. Bye. Finished. That's it. It's like they're trying to work out, because I think definitely people know that this is not working, and I think they're both like one of them's knows that the other one's not happy, but they're pretending to see because they want to stay in the situation, and the other one wants it over with, but they're trying to work out what the other one's plan is. That's how it feels from where I'm looking at least. It's very interesting energy. Right, let's pull the higher love cards, see what the connection is with you guys. So 1st to 15th. What is the soul link, please? What is the soul link between you and them? What is the soul link, please? Scorpio, 1st to 15th of June. What is the soul link between viewer and... Oh, wow. So we've got the dreams come true card. This is definitely possible twin flame energy, soulmate energy, but there's definitely an element of they're wanting to come towards you. What else can you tell me, please? What else can you tell me about the soul link, please? Yeah, look. Yeah, look. Intellectual matters, crisis, disappointment. So they're in this very strong energy of panic. They're ruling with their head. They're overthinking, but they're in this kind of crisis. And they're also trying to transmute this disappointment. But there's definitely some kind of legal matter or contract that there is almost kind of taking their energy and time that is involved with this connection, which is possibly where the block is happening. Yeah, look, family support. There could be people involved in this. Yeah, look. So they're reaching a new level of awareness here, and actually it's going to help your connection, because if they learn this lesson, they can close that out and come towards you in a healthy manner. We've got new level of growth and competition and challenge. Okay, so this again, it's closing out. And we've also got family support. So I feel like they're trying to get support from people, because there's definitely someone's got this very controlling energy here within this situation. It's just kind of like, okay. Yeah, look, they're trying to stay cool, calm and collected about this, because I think they know there's an imbalance here, but again, they're trying to, half of them feels guilty, because I think someone's putting a bit of a guilt trip on them, number one, but also legal contracts. There could be money issues. Maybe they're married, maybe they're sort of worried about possible children that are affected by it. Let's have a look. We'll go to the Sacred Destiny deck. Let's see what the outcome is. Let's see what the outcome's going to be here for Scorpio. Why are these cards not shuffling? There's definitely this restrictive energy here. New beginnings. But there may be a bit of a, it might be the latter part of that date that I've given, but this is, again, it's like that kind of, the sun, the light is being shone onto the situation here. There's going to be a realisation and a closure. Again, with you, there's possible new beginnings. But again, yeah, they're asking for patience here. The Spirit is saying, just have some patience. This is all getting worked out. Just need to be a little bit more time, and then it's going to get resolved. And then it's ready, essentially. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what else we can say here. Let's have a look. So, Nature's Whispers. Let's have a look. Wow. Be your best self always. Be your best self always. If there's a situation where you're maybe possibly a little bit stressed out about this, and you're feeling like, you know, this is a lot of disappointment and you're angry, I feel like there's a possible energy here that is like, come on, retaliate. Don't do it. So, for example, if you're angry with this other person that's involved, that's maybe being mean and nasty, let Spirit handle it. Hand it upstairs, because you sinking to that level where you could sort of retaliate and try and show them, because I feel like there's a bit of an oppressive energy, and I feel like that's going to really spark some energy in you, where you're going to feel a certain kind of way. You want to defend your person. I understand why you'd want to do that, but just make sure that you, because I feel like there's a possible self-sabotaging situation going on here. Just let Spirit handle it. Don't weighed in with revenge in mind. I feel like I have to say that, because a bit of a trap here, all right? A little bit of a trap coming. So just, it could spark a little bit of an anger, all right? And if it does, just make sure that you're not falling into a trap of where your words are creating something. Because look, this is what's coming, and you don't want to restrict that. We've got infinite blessings here. We don't want to lower that energy, because how are you going to manifest that energy into you? If you're lowering your energy at the crucial stage of manifestation, we don't want to fall into that kind of trap. And then we've got culmination of vision. So they're saying hold the vision. If you're viewing all kinds of weirdness going on, don't sit and go, oh my goodness, it's over, we're doomed. It just means that there's a bit of time for this to get sorted out, and then you guys will be on track, it will get resolved. But don't forget, we've got the second part of June. Something tells me there's going to be something kind of evolving from this second part of June, all right? So this was your reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month, beginning part of the month, 1st to 15th of June. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. All your likes, shares and subscriptions, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. British Standard Time. And yeah, until next time, take care. Bye.